Hey, welcome to this product demonstration of the Shpavver Deluxe Shave Trim and Detail Grooming System. It's a system. It's not a set, it's a system. They're revolving around each other. All right. So this has a whole bunch of different pieces. It says it's a 12-in-1, all-in-one trimmer. So that just means it has a bunch of plastic pieces of different lengths to shave your hair at different lengths in your beard. And then it has a bunch of metal pieces for different types of trimming. And then this one and this one. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to look at the paperwork. I don't know what they're called. A super grooming kit. Wonderful. Looks like it has a high-speed motor, super professional blade, 600, it doesn't even say milliamp hour, 600 lithium-ion battery, low battery reminder, 100 LED display, waterproof X6. Okay, X6. Okay, you can use it in the shower. You can wash it with water. And this says it's meant for your, your hair, your beard, body hair. Let's open it up and see if it looks exactly like the picture. Not to scale, I would add. Shpavver. Okay, so it comes in the box and then in this enclosed plastic container. There it is. Look at that. That's the set. I believe there's more underneath, but taking the plastic top off, you can see all the different pieces. And I believe there's another layer underneath as well. So there's a whole bunch of different things to show. So I might as well go through the paperwork. Ugh. Not much room on this sink. Take a quick peek, even though I tend not to like reading this because I don't know what this is called. Hi, cat. I'm not grooming you with this. This is man shaven. Yeah, I know. Look at that. You could extend it. Let's see. Okay, so to start, here's the shaver itself, right? There's the screen. 98. And it comes like through the plastic handle. Cat, you meow. I'm gonna come at you with this. Look at that blue light. So blue. So there's already a head on here. I believe it's possible to take off somehow. Oh. Boom. So the top can be taken off and replaced by any of the multiple other heads in here. So that's the second head type. It seems to be wider. Then there's the pocket over here with the multiple plastic pieces that fit on top of those. So for example, this blade would have this on top of it. And when it goes through my hair, it would only cut up to that certain length. Now, I'm not going to show that. This is for people with far more skill in hair than I do over mine. I always go to the barber. But for people who are that brave or who want a very consistent beard length, I'd do that. You can use these. But always be careful when using the trimmer because it can go right down to the skin. If you want to get that hard edge, there you go. And if you want to get consistent hair length, there you go as well. My hair, it's difficult to do that with. All right, so putting these back. How many pieces are there? There are 4 plastic ones, 12 millimeters, 9, 6, and 3. Okay. I tend to prefer it when there's a single setting that can go in between all of them, but having a bunch of individual ones is also a really good option. It's professional. Look at it go. Here is the skin shaver. So this goes all the way close to your skin. I could probably use that. So let's see. This would just fit right on. If I can figure out exactly where. It's not easy to figure out exactly how this goes in. There we go. And then nice. Okay. Next, we have this itsy bitsy one. I guess if you're like trying to do little tweaks with your mustache. And it just goes on in the same way. You have to kind of line it up, the bottom part here, to make sure that it's guided directly to where it needs to be. There we go. they all make different notes. All right. I don't love that it's kind of this flimsy plastic container that can only hold a few things at a time. But as things go, the product itself is pretty inexpensive, so it actually stores them rather efficiently, especially for this number of options. Oh, I want to try this one. This was the mysterious one. Oh, interesting. So that blade moves side to side. So you can put this further on or further out to change the length of how much hair it takes at once. And this is for a lot of hair at once, for thick hair. All right. There's also a nice base that comes with, so you can stick everything on it at the end of the day. That actually does represent the picture. And then there's an additional piece here, which actually does have like the different settings in between 1 and 4. So that's good, because these were like different settings up till then, like 6, 9. So it's good to have this extra one. And then there's a comb. There we go. Combs do as combs do. 2 sides for more rough or finer combing. How do I put this back? It's not going back. There we go. And an extra little brushy brush with 2 sides. And of course, the proprietary, or not proprietary, I should find out what the name of this type of cable is, because it's a special type of cable that I don't have too many of, but I like USB-C better because everything has it. But a good number of things have these too. Finally, nose hair trimmer. For y'all fellows who need to zzz all the way up in your schnoz. Zzz. I think I have like some hairs in there, but not enough that it's apparent. But this is handy to have. All right. That's every part. If I could sit it something like that, then I would, but there's not enough room on the bathroom counter here. It's actually quite taken up by everything I took out of the box. So I'll have to put everything back. My final thoughts about this: it's a rather good set. I like how many different pieces there are included, and they seem to be made of relatively solid plastic, and this has a good look to it. Now, it doesn't have a travel lock, so if this is switched on, anything attached to this will start moving, and if it's not attached, it'll just spin. So I'll just keep this attached for now and keep it in its container like that. And then it slides on top of this, so there's like a double tier system here. And that's how it fits in the box. Finally, there's that plastic top. I like the look of it. If I had enough like counter space, I'd set this whole thing up. And if I wanted like to give someone a serious haircut, like I would use these different tools, different parts. But I would still mess their hair up because I'm not good at it. So if anyone wants to volunteer, I can practice. All right. I'll see y'all in the next video. Check out some other links and watch our other videos, subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time.